Hey guys and girls, and welcome back to Greatest Good Tarot. I hope you're doing well and keeping out of mischief. Now, this is a bit of a late night, for me at least, a late night reading. Because it's come to my attention that it's only been a matter of hours and already people are finally realising what the online safety bill actually intended to be. We had mentioned it on the streams back in the day when it was going through in, what was it, 2023. We've done readings about it then. We then have talked about it prior to Christmas, I believed, here on YouTube. And now it's here, and people have finally realised how wide-reaching this online safety bill actually is. And it's going to get further and wider and bigger. This is just the beginning. So the reason why I'm doing a late night one is come to my attention, and there'll be a link to this in the description down below. This has only been going for a day, this petition, and it's already reached the will be considered for a debate in the in Parliament, doobly-doo. Between you and me, the main reason why I'm doing this reading is because I think this is finally the other step that we were waiting for. There's still something going on about, like, I'm stuck on this Victorian bloody red brick building type malarkey. But I think this is the actual event and the repercussions of it and stuff like that. Newswiki will also be having a live stream. Should be up and running as you are watching this, as this reading has been released. And so you can be talking over in there and that kind of stuff, and building the community over there. Please remember to subscribe over there. We're trying to build that up. But yes, so let's find out where this is going with the online safety bill. It's so broad about who gets upset, and like third parties can be upset on other people's behalf and that kind of stuff. But it also includes, and it's going into fingers pies into possibly VPN bans and things like that. Now, I don't think this is going to go very far, the VPN bans, personally. And there is an affiliate link to a VPN that I would recommend down below if you want to support the channel and that kind of stuff. It's there if you're interested in that, and you can use it on your devices and blah, blah, blah. Because not all VPNs are the same. Some still keep a record of what you're doing, even if you are... There's many... there are many examples of court cases where... VPNs say they don't keep a record, and they actually do. And it has been disclosed into courts. So, fun. Rightly or wrongly, it's just, interesting business practice. Anyway, so, and the main reason why, the broad stroke thing, just for people, the techie kind of side of things, VPN isn't what it's used for primarily. Like, BitTorrent isn't technically used for what it's used for, if you get what I'm saying. It's a technology. VPNs are used by, not including, police, courts, even if they don't even know it or not, banks. VPN as a technology is connecting. It's a virtual private network. Yeah, some people use it to stream Netflix from other countries and stuff like that. And that's where it's been primarily used by, like, personal use primarily. But the actual function, the actual technology behind it, and most people don't even realize it in their own businesses and that they're actually using a VPN to connect, is to use, make you think you're on the same network, your computer think it's on the same network, even if you're in a different location. If you work in an office and it's a reasonably sized company, most high streets companies, as an example, would probably be on a VPN, even if the users don't realize it, to connect with a secure system to HQ, yeah, and with each other. So, of course, there's other technologies to do similar things, but that primarily that's what it's really used for. So the Home Office going over a sledgehammer type thing after that, or government, that's going to be can of worms territory. However, so this is a reading about where this is going, the online safety bill and the petition and stuff like that. I'm going in blind. I have no idea. I was just inspired to do this reading. So we're going to discover it together, my dears. Okay, so here we go. 9 of Wands, people defending their ground. I'm unsure about which side that's on right now. Victory, success. Knight of Wands. High Priestess. Okay. This feels like a timeline than groups. Defending, they need the policy. Success, they've got the policy. Now, this is you and me putting the action in, uprising type malarkey, petitions, pushback, realizing how the extent of what the power grab they've done online, following their intuition, like you and me intuition, where this could possibly go. There's MPs like Rupert Lowe, I was hearing, has been censored. You know, love him or loathe him, depending which side you're on, is an elected politician. His message should not be censored by anyone. Do you see what I'm saying? That's how, maybe I'll be wrong. Maybe, you know, debate me down below in the comments, but that's how I see it. There are multiple parts to the bill that are hideous. But the primary thing for me is the where I'm getting the victory success is the fact that Ofcom, that beautiful beast, not only is now employing people to basically censor the internet, but also at the same time, the Home Office can decree to the Ofcom on their whim, on their will, and they have to like jump how high. The first time officially, I've always had there's been questionable things over the years, but this is the first time officially Ofcom is now no longer independent. This is a huge power grab. And you know who's in the country at the time this is happening? Oh, it's Trumpy Trump. Oh, this is a bit awkward. This is going to be... So defending the ground, we definitely need this policy. Think of the children. Well, somebody please think of the children. Victory, success. Suddenly people are waking up, realising passion. You know, some dads probably are like, hold on, I can't get to my usual private time material. What's going... I need to put my ID in to go to Pornhub or whatever. Pardon, what? And then High Priestess. Yeah, no wonder people are tetchy. They've had 24 hours without private time. And then High Priestess, shenanigans, craziness. Star card, divinely guided. They're going to keep on pushing. This is their North Star. This is what they're like, the power grab. This is where it wants to go. This is how they want to do it. This is where they're continuing to go. They're going to double down on this. Government, departments, etc., etc. Queen of Swords, people finally talking out. Cold, harsh. This is a knee-jerk reactor. Lots of knee-jerk reacting in the last couple of days and weeks, in fact. She's been coming up quite predominantly, quite recently. We have peaks and troughs of different cards and different energy. She's been, this week, she seems to be everywhere. Kind of calling it out, cold, blunt, to the point kind of energy. Center of the reading as well. Justice. So it's going to be snapped back. Also being Also being reminded about there's quite a few lawsuits going on right now. YouTube, Google are doing one. That doesn't feel right. Twitter X is doing one. That's a bit of a buzz there, but doesn't feel quite right. Wikipedia. Okay, the Wikipedia the banishment by the UK government one that's currently going on. That feels like it's resonating quite passionately. So it could be something to do with that, where, and I don't know, but I'm getting the sense of, because I haven't read into the documents, obviously, but I'm getting the sense of the way it's written is not like YouTube, Twitter, that kind of thing. They're talking about those ones. It feels like it's more platform specific court cases. Wikipedia feels like the way it's worded is a bit more, it covers more ground, if you get me. Yeah. Stuck. Beautiful. Government departments, suddenly imprisoned, stuck, don't know where to go, being called out left, right, and centre. Ace of Wands. Ooh, light bulb moment, aha moment on this side. There's you and me, it kind of feels like this side. The aha moment, the light bulb moment, impassioned. So action is being taken place, but also people are inspired by this. And the last card here, taking a leap of faith, new beginnings, a new start. So if you're inspired already, for the new boys and girls, first off, this is the foundation of the reading. We're going to get a bit of gossip, and then we're going to have an outcome at the end. We do that every single reading that we do. But yeah, it feels as if this is another U-turn waiting to happen. Admittedly, this is primarily done by the Conservatives, but both sides are practically identical. Overarching energy, 3 of Cups, community coming together. They've really timed it. This is pretty much divine timing. If you've already got people walking on the streets peacefully protesting, remember, be like Gandhi with deodorant and sensible shoes. Yeah? Your actions cannot stink. Then online as well, they're trying to bring the online world into the real world with real ramifications and actions and stuff like that. But this is such a broad approach that it's just whack-a-mole kind of energy. And the community is coming together because of it. Everyone's being affected by it. Unseen circumstances. They're worded in such about we're just protecting the children. We're protecting. No, you're censoring the whole country, and we're seeing it in real time. You're censoring it on Facebook, on Twitter, on YouTube, everywhere. It's like, what on earth is going on? What this was all about? Not letting horny teens get on porn. That's basically what it was sold as, and now all of a sudden it's like it's everyone. Have faith in the situation. For the new boys and girls, the underlying energy is the unknown card, which is basically, we know what's inside this egg. We don't need to smash it open and go, oh, look, there's a chick. Have faith. Let it grow, mature, hatch when it's ready, yeah? Leaning into that faith, we know what's going to happen, okay? It's basically a done deal, and we need to club together, all right? So it's a done deal, but we need to club together as a community. And just everyone just like, this is unacceptable. And what's really unacceptable, before I go into the gossip bit, is remember all the media outlets that were going, no, this is a great idea. This could be problematic, but overall, this is brilliant. It's keeping children safe online and blah, 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 and stuff like that. Blah, blah. No, it's everybody. It's everybody. And it's outrageous. So... yes. So while I'm shuffling this, hello. Oh, I'm causing mischief. As I'm shuffling these cards to get them ready for the big gossip, what's going on with this reading. Please subscribe, dingling that bell and all that kind of stuff. We're trying to get to 10k subscribers. Why not? Why, let's have aspirations together here at the Greatest Good Village, because it takes a village to support everybody. That is what we're literally talking about right here, the community coming together. Remember, please go and subscribe to Newswiki as well. There's a link in the description. Subscribe, dingling the bell. What else? The other things that I should be saying? Like, share, subscribe, all that. Be YouTubey. Do stuff. Do stuff. It's too late. I'm so sorry. If you're new here, it's normally more slick. No, that's a lie. But we pretend it's more slick when it's daytime. Right, let's have a feel of this. Where's this going? These cards feel like tit for tat sort of energy. One more. There we go. Okay, tit for tat sort of energy. I don't know why. Oh, there's a bit of a small cut there. Okay. Oh, 2 cards came out. What have we got here? Ha! Daddy Elon Musk and the waters rising. Once again, always with the labour and waters rising. The pressure is on. That kind of drowning, can't swim energy. Yeah? And then no one's going to listen. But technically it was the Conservatives that did it. Working people. No one cares. Get it done. We don't want excuses. At some point, maybe they may actually get this idea. You're the ones in charge now. We want you to fix it. We don't want excuses. We want you to fix it. Love, kisses. That's, I don't want to speak for you, but I think that's generally the gist of what's going on. Government politics. Yes. This is what we're talking about. The star card. It's part of more of a strategic thing. Locking down controls, manipulation, data collection, AI crap, all that kind of stuff. It's all part of a master plan. Experiment test. Yeah, that's gone awry. And so many people kicking up a fuss. Yeah. Overarching energy. Fake news. Exactly. This is what we were talking about. It's like, this is gonna help prevent fake news. This is gonna help prevent, keeping kids online safe and blah 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 and all that malarkey, all for money. This is the thing, okay? They've played into their own game, and now everybody's being censored. Quite literally, everybody is being censored in some way, shape, or form. This feels as if, like I said, people are already protesting. It's just another string to their bow that what they're protesting about. Do you see what I'm saying? It's just like it's divinely guided timing. Is the energy I'm getting, all coming to the point. Yeah, it's all coming to the shenanigans, the tipping point. So let's get to the outcome. That was quick and easy. Hello. Isn't it amazing? I'll remind you now. Hold on, that was a footnote. I'm so sorry. I picked it up by mistake. But basically, isn't it fascinating that for decades we always pointed and laughed, the media did, to go, oh, look at China, the Great Firewall of China. Oh, they don't know nothing. What's going on? Oh, it's so ridiculous. The country is trying to control everything. And now look, people. And all I've got in my head, repeating, almost like it's like a jolly jaunt sort of energy, kind of repeating over. And Trump is in the country when this is happening, and Trump is in the country while it's happening. It's yeah. Expect kind of shenanigans on that foot. Because this is going to be huge. This is this weekend. You're going to hear more and more stories of stupid stuff being censored by government. So, let's have a look. Reviewing the situation. Queen of Cups. We seem to be getting a lot of Queen of Swords, Queen of Cups, emotionally secure, emotionally safe, like kind of knowing we're in the right. It's not the usual feeling of the Queen of Cups, but it's that sort of, no matter what you say, bunny flops, no matter what you say, you're talking BS. It's that sort of energy, kind of calling it out from a place of security, emotional safety and comfortable kind of statement, yeah? In a comfortable place. Caught up in their own rubbish. Now they've got to make a choice. Seven of Pentacles is calling at me for some reason. I thought it was just a review thing. Quite literally, this is the bill that we currently have. Do we need to review it, repeal it? You know, do we want to continue it? Wow, it's really buzzing out the light there, isn't it? It's been doing that for the last couple of readings, I've noticed. Hold on, let me just try and like bring it dark and autofocus, auto white balance, beautiful. The technology people, wow. But the Seven of Pentacles is very much reviewing the situation, that kind of stuff. But there's something else there. I may need to get the dinky deck out there. Just be warned. Strength card to keep on going. Magician, manifesting something new. That I'm unsure about whose side as it kind of. I think this is just a general proposal of how else to do it. Five of Cups, lost ground again. Back. This is the U-turn sort of thing. And we haven't, we are keeping a track on all the U-turns that are slowly but surely happening. Well, let's have a look at the U-turns just down here. We go U-turn on national inquiry, but they still haven't sorted out judge. U-turn on PIP benefits and reform malarkey, but they haven't sorted that out fully. U-turn on the winter fuel payments that was stolen. The U-turn on the Island of Strangers speech. Failure of 500 jobs being lost at Land Rover Jaguar. That's really, they're doing great, aren't they? Technically speaking, U-turn on waspy women and promises of up. Well, I still need to work, put these down here. But as U-turns go, and I haven't added one that came out today. In fact, I may have completely missed, but supposedly Rachel Reeves has U-turned on because of pressure from the army and the military in general, that she had started taking taxes on if you're killed in action, that your family members were then getting taxed on the payment that they gave out, the government gave out to the as a thanks for their service. They were taxing that, and there's some sort of like they've U-turned on that in the today that it came to my attention today. So that really did slip past. So I should add that to the list as well. If I'd known about it, I would have made more of a stink about it on the channel. But like I said, it slipped straight past me. But anyway, so the Five of Cups is the U-turn. Three of Wands, reviewing the situation, how things are going. Taking the leap of faith again, the Fool card twice. This is the spin. This is kind of, I can't even put it back now. And Page of Wands, research, reviewing. This is basically my Googling card, another way forward. So, overarching energy, Ace of Cups, underlying energy, Tower card. So there's going to be an offer. This magician kind of like, okay, we'll just fix it and stuff like that. But it's a Tower card. No one's taking them seriously at all. Footnote: Four of Wands, victory, success, happy home, 1111 card, make a wish. Yeah. Celebrations are on their way. Once again, another U-turn. So this is, I'm going to try and keep this quick because people have been moaning that they've gone a bit longer than necessary. But it's like whatever happens I just go along as far as the reading goes kind of thing. But this feels very strongly like the Fool card kind of feels as if it's kind of a new start with Labour, new beginnings with Labour. Oh, we'll do it a different way. Oh, we're hip and happening and down with the kids. No, we don't care. And the energy I'm getting is they don't want to repeal it. So it's kind of some sort of fondling around the edges instead of actually repealing it. And this feels like, with the Three of Wands, a doubling down. We don't want your promises. We don't want your any of that. We want action. We want double down. Like, fix it. Repeal it. Goodbye. You had 24 hours and we realised what's going on. So, any more messages for this Spirit, please? I like using these at the end because it's always something I'm missing. What am I missing? Wow. Death card. I can't use all this, surely. Yeah, I've been told I am. Right, we'll go quick. We'll go quick. Because this is an explosion of expensive cardboard. Any more? No, see? It's just like overarching energy. Going back into their cave. Slithering back is what the energy I got here. Kind of coming clean. They're no longer betrayed. No, but because this was coming out quite frequently, this card. In its upright state, if you remember, for the last couple of days. And now suddenly it's in reverse. It just feels like a much more thoughtful approach. So what we've got, three of swords in reverse. Heartbreak is over. This is going to be a short-term kind of shenanigans, I've been told to, but there's more in the darkness here. Okay, and there's a footnote there. We'll leave that there. We've got the death to a situation, which is rebirth, reborn, renewal in this reading. For the longest time, this has been a full stop. This feels like a kind of the magician sort of energy. Let's bring it again. Let's start it again. Full card energy, kind of hip and happening. Let's try this again. We can do it better. We didn't realise. Blah, 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 blah. We can be trusted this time. No. Page of Wands in reverse. No one's interested. No one cares. Yeah, it's you've proven yourself. You're not. Because this feels like let's just a redo these two cards. But the Googling card, my research card, which is the end here, is like it's not gonna quench the thirst for people, what people are asking for. Six of Swords, moving on to calmer shores. Yeah, moving away from this. So it's going to be repealed in some way, shape, or form. Hangman in reverse, letting go. No more kind of not tied into this shenanigans. Emperor. Ooh. And I just realized I put it on the devil as well. The Emperor's energy doesn't feel nice. It feels sly. Kind of this rebirth, reborn. But it's like, no, it's not going to be enough. It's not going to be enough. The Moon card here is trying to get back on track with the plan, if we remember, with the gossip. It's just kind of, it ain't going to work. No matter what this flunky says. And this doesn't feel like stuttering Starmer. This feels like the collective government agencies, departments, as well as individual MPs and stuff, trying to spin it. But they're caught in their own devils in the detail, as it were, on what it just keeps repeating. And it's just, nah, it's just gone. We don't want it. We don't need it. We don't, thank you very much. Two of Cups. people coming together you wouldn't expect to come together. This feels as if this is kind of it. For some reason, it's like ITV and Channel 4 and kind of their like podcasters and newspaper and blogs and things like that. A random collection of people from different sides of the spectrum, kind of like politically and commercially, people you wouldn't expect to come together is what I'm getting on that one. Very quickly, like I wouldn't be surprised by like Sunday afternoon. The main two kind of news reports are the beautiful peaceful protests, and these sorts of people clubbing together going, no, this ain't right. You've taken too much ground as a power grab. So we're clubbing together. 5 of Wands in reverse. Kind of respecting each other. It's kind of getting there. It feels as if these people kind of have different attitudes, putting their differences aside, that kind of energy. Star card in reverse. This feels like them losing ground, disconnected from where they're supposed to be. So they're lying to themselves originally with the star card. Oh, this is divinely guided. We're in the right direction. This is going to be really helpful with the master plan, blah, blah, blah. But they're losing ground. Completely, sudden insecurity kind of energy. Kind of like, where are we going now? We're lost in the darkness. We can't see the stars. We can't be guided to to get out the woods, out in darkness kind of energy. We need to find out a route, and we can't. King of Cups. We had the Queen of Cups, and this is much more of a diplomatic kind of secure. We've got the Ace of Swords as well. Truth, knowledge, wisdom, clarity, information, data coming together. Realizing. So with this one, it's very much kind of, okay, we'll go by your lead energy. And this here is very much, it's almost got the aha moment of the Ace of Wands that we had earlier. But this feels very strongly like a new plan, a new way forward. Because and we got the footnote here, but it just feels as if a new plan of action, that kind of stuff thing, but be wary. It kind of feels like this King of Cups is the flunky that the Emperor has as the spokesperson for, like a West Streeting, kind of been thrown out to take the fodder, as it were, to spin it. And the Ace of Swords is kind of like their proposal to how to fix it. No. People clubbing together. This is completely the wrong way forward. Communities coming together, all kind of pushing against, and it is going to work. It is going to fight. So footnote. It's going to work. Victory, success. I know it's not the usual victory success of the Four of Wands. It's celebrations and sometimes weddings and proposals, but happy home. Yeah, exactly the same. Victory, success. Yeah, it's gonna be slapped down very quickly. But it is a useful tool, and for them, and it feels as if this will be tried to be pushed. They'll say all the right things, but try and push it for the longest time to not change things. But this feels like instant, kind of as soon as they're back from their 28 weeks or whatever it is, 7 weeks, 6 weeks of holiday, then it's just like instant, bam, success, victory. Promises on all sides to vote it down again, that kind of stuff. But you need to sign the petition, right? Like I said, there's going to be a link down below. It's gone up it's still going up. It's like, what time is it? It's practically midnight, right? 11:30 midnight, and it's still going up live. Yeah, so it's like there's a lot of people even now signing this, realizing they can't access their fun time. And other things as well, and censorship on forums and stupid stuff like that, but as well as other things as well. So, yeah. So we were told a lie. Oh wow, the underwater, huh? We were told a lie. And it's now coming out to be what the truth of the situation is. They're going to try and spin it. Ain't going to work. So between the petition and people clubbing together, that you know, weird kind of bedfellows all coming together, as well as the protests. It's all coming together. I wouldn't be surprised to see that people are then suddenly at protests, suddenly having signs about censorship as well as what they're standing for. Okay, so just keep an eye out on that, because that's going to be a very quick change of events. But I'm going to leave it here right now because quite frankly, I need my beauty sleep. But I was inspired to do this reading. So until next time, where we do this crazy shenanigans all over again. Oh yeah, subscribe, dingling the bell, like, blah, blah, blah. YouTube things. Take care. Look after yourself. Be well. And thank you for your company. I'll speak to you soon. See you later. Ta-ra.